Oh, golly gee. What am I gonna film today? Why don't I just look around on my this is totally my phone, totally not one I found on the sidewalk in my neighborhood. But I'm gonna scroll through Instagram just to see if there's any new Fnaf merch I could be reviewing. Because there's totally not any merch right behind me that I could be reviewing right now, Because, what do I know? But let's check it out. Oh God. Okay, listen. I know the divorce is tough right now, but you gotta give me more time. Listen, I know I owe you $500,000, but just chill the hell out. I'll get the money to you next week. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, shut up. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I got the views. I got the viewers right in front of me. Okay, I gotta go. Alright, yeah, bye. Yeah, fuck you. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been about somewhat of a month since I did a real upload. But hey, I got James over here. Don't question why he was there back in February and why I'm still wearing the same shirt I was wearing in February. But I'm back. I finally got my hands on most of the new merch that came out in February that I was actually pretty worried about. I was really worried that merch was gonna suck. But I got the main plushies and we're gonna review them today, so why not? So I don't know about you guys, but I think this wave is really unique. I mean, the color scheme is like definitely retro and purple, very video game like, and I'm really into that. I really like the arcade mayhem way. The event that Fnaf AR did with Olympics. That was a really cool event. But yeah, anyways, RIP Olympics and Fnaf AR in general. I don't know why Funko's making merch of it still. But yeah, we're gonna get right into reviewing these guys. So why don't we start off with the main man himself, Freddy. Alright, so kicking it off with Freddy, I really like how they did the VR glasses, first of all. I don't think I really have that many nitpicks with this guy, honestly. Just a very few. I don't like what they did with the hat, first of all. The hat definitely could have been a lot better. The way that's all, colorized, and it's just, I don't know, it just seems a little bit, like, it's weird. It's a weird feel, but, like, so weird that it actually feels good. But it's very odd, like. But I really like how they went with the texture of this. So they went with Phantom Foxy's fabric, actually, which I'm very, very into. I really like that. It definitely makes it feel more shiny. It definitely looks a lot more shiny as a plushie. And it really makes it stick out. Like, this wave definitely sticks out because of this. And I'm really, really happy about that. And also, too, I want to just take a quick second to acknowledge the tag as well. The tag is very, very detailed. I really like how I can tell that Funko really went all out with this wave, and I'm really happy with that. I don't have that many nitpicks with this wave. There's a few things I have, that are issues, but so far we're off to a really good start with Freddy. Again, his hat could be definitely be a lot better, but for the most part, it's fine. I do think that the ears could be a little bit better as well, but everything else is actually really fine. To turn it on stuff, that was a given. I mean, like, I'm just expecting it in every wave now. I'm just gonna expect it, but yeah, everything else is like sewn in, but it's weird. And also, he doesn't have like an actual button. Actually, I feel it. It actually feels kind of weird, but I really like that. I really like how they did, VR Freddy, and just saying now, I'm doing live wire Toy Freddy, but not in this video. He's gonna get his own video, so I just want to throw that out there now. So. But yeah, this is VR Toy Freddy. A solid 8.5 out of 10. Really good start for, for the first plushie of the wave. So yeah, on to something else. All right, now we got Systemair Bonnie. This is an even toy Bonnie. I don't know why Funko went with this. They easily could have thrown in the cheeks and then said, boom, this is toy Bonnie. I don't know why they didn't put his cheeks on there. Actually, I don't even know if there were cheeks on Systemair Toy Bonnie in the game. I don't really have anywhere to look, except there's totally a poster right off screen, so yeah, but I'm too lazy to look. So yeah, this is Systemair Toy Bonnie. I really like this plushie. For some weird reason they went with Spring Bonnie's base for some odd reason. Not sure if I like that much. I think this is definitely probably the second worst plushie in the wave, out of the entire wave, honestly. It's not a terrible plushie. They definitely, tried with this plushie, but like, it just doesn't make any sense because he has the hard nose when VR Toy Freddy doesn't. It makes no sense. It's very inconsistent. Like, this wave is very, very inconsistent from what I can tell. And it's not the worst wave by any means. It's one of the best, honestly. But like, Toy Bonnie definitely lacks features. Like, they could have been, like, you know, stuff. Like, they did the rings and stuff on his feet, but they couldn't have done it, like, a little bit on the face, like, around the head and body, just to add extra detail. But for the most part, and I do think that the ears definitely could have been a little better. I like how they're bent over, you know, like slanting over, but it's definitely a poor thing that they did with this. I'm not saying that Funko's poor. I mean, I'm poor, but you know. But yeah, this is definitely not the worst plushie. I think it's definitely one of the better ones, honestly, out of like the entire line. But I definitely do think that this plushie could be a lot better. There's a lot left to be desired, but it's definitely not like the worst plushie ever. Chica. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I definitely do think that this plushie's fine. It does what it needs to do, except it just lacks certain features. So yeah. All right, moving on. All right, and we got Funko. What the hell? Like, you had a good Toy Chica basis that you could just copy and paste from, except you did this. It's like they tried and then gave up halfway through. The cheeks are not sewn on. They easily could have sewn on the cheeks. Like, really, Funko? God, like at least give her a sewn on beak. She at least deserves it. Toy Chica is definitely one of your better, like, probably the best plushie that they've made. But like, really? I definitely don't think this is a terrible plushie at all, but there's, again, a lot left to be desired. Again, it's actually better than Toy Bonnie, or Bonnie. I'm just calling him Bonnie at this point. But it's just, there's still a lot left to be desired, and the fact that the big doesn't even flip up, not only, you know, totally because, you know, I don't want to motorboat this plushie, but, you know, I'm just kidding, I would never do that. 12-year-old me might have, but we're not going to talk about the 12-year-old me because it's just screaming loser. But this plushie is not bad. I definitely like the feel of it. It definitely feels like Toy Chica. It definitely, like, I do think that they went back to Jacko Chica and reused part of her base, because this is definitely Jacko Chica's head. So, but who knows? I mean, it's not a terrible plushie. I do like how they added the little pixels on the side. They could have just painted her balloons and said fuck it. So, but no, this is definitely a good plush. So, solid 7.5 out of 10. I forgot to rate Bonnie. I give him a 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's more good than bad, but still a lot left to be desired. Same thing with this plush. It's not terrible. So, but yeah, moving on. Funko. I know there's gonna be a bad plushie in all your waves, but did you really manage to fuck up this bad? Like, what is this? I mean, like, this plushie, when I got this plushie, it was the last Radioactive Foxy at GameStop, so, you know, I had very few choices on how my Foxy was gonna look. But my Foxy looks terrible. The nose is crooked. His head just looks uncanny. The eye looks weird. I don't like this plushie. This is the only plushie in the wave I'm actually genuinely gonna say I don't really like that much, because there's so much stuff that you could. What are the eyebrows? What did you do to his? Did you shave him or waxed him and you just failed miserably? Like, really? And did you give him a nose job? Like, was he given a new nose halfway through and just said, you know, just shove it in and just call it. And the fact that, like, there's rings around here, which could resemble his hand, but there's not one here. You easily could have done that. It actually would have been cool if you did, actually. It would look more like a hook if you did that. And don't even get me started on the stomach. What is that? They easily didn't have to make it dark green there. They easily could have done dark green highlights to resemble it. You know, could have inverted the colors. Make the outline for the endoskeleton the color of what's around it. Like, really? This plushie is just 5 out of 10. This is probably, you know, I'm gonna be honest, so there are definitely a lot worse plushies out there, but I'm just gonna say it. This plushie's terrible. It's just a bad plushie. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, definitely. Moving on. All right. Now I got all this, all this footage, done. I can finally post this on YouTube and rule YouTube and destroy Mr. Beast once and for all. Oh shit, the camera's still on. I wasn't, wasn't attempting, to become the biggest YouTuber in the world or anything like that. But yeah, this is my review on the Arcade Mayhem wave. It's definitely an okay wave. I don't think it's terrible at all. I definitely do like what they did with the quality on it. It's not a terrible wave. We definitely had a lot worse. The twisted one, the twisted ones, black lights, the spring colorways, and the security breach wave, and those waves are just mostly meh to fucking terrible. But it's whatever, I guess. I think that this wave definitely says that Funko is gonna keep trying with their wave, and what they do with their plushies now. I definitely do think that Funko is really trying again, but trying a little bit more than they did before. Still half-assing part of it, but really putting in some effort. Like, half of the people just see FNAF as the shitty children's video game, that says it's scary when it's not, and that it's made by a racist and homophobic and transphobic, when Scott Cawthon is probably the nicest person you'll ever meet. I've never met him personally, but he definitely seems like a great guy. And to all the assholes out there that cancel Scott Cawthon, fuck you. It didn't do anything. The fan base is still going. Canceling Scott Cawthon was a waste of time, and you constantly hating on him is still a waste of time. So please do something better with your life, and maybe, just maybe, get a goddamn life. There is a world out there, and goddamn, it's calling your name. Actually, no, it's not, because we don't want anything to do with you, because you are human trash. People who use Twitter and cancel Scott Cawthon are human.
A man has spent a Lego.